Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. American Pickers star Danielle Colby recently took to social media to express her deep sorrow over a devastating tragedy that struck her hometown of Davenport, Iowa. Sharing a photo of a partially collapsed building, Danielle revealed her emotional connection to the area, highlighting her sister's former residency in the affected building during their youth. Expressing her heartbreak for the families impacted by the collapse, Danielle's caption reflected on the profound impact of the tragedy on the community. She questioned the circumstances leading to the incident and called for accountability in its aftermath, emphasizing the urgent need for support and solidarity in her hometown. The collapse, which occurred on Sunday, left 3 men missing, while 8 individuals were rescued from the building within 1 day. As rescue efforts shifted to recovery operations, authorities temporarily paused plans to demolish the building, highlighting the seriousness of the situation. Danielle's heartfelt message resonated deeply with supporters, who flooded her post with messages of love and empathy. Many expressed frustration over preventable tragedies and called for stronger accountability measures to ensure the safety of residents in affordable housing. Prior to her somber post, Danielle's social media presence had been upbeat, with recent posts showcasing her positivity and resilience. Despite personal challenges, including a hysterectomy in late 2022 due to uterine fibroids, Danielle remained optimistic, encouraging her followers to embrace positivity and resilience in the face of adversity. Beyond her role on American Pickers, Danielle's influence extends to her career as a burlesque dancer, where she embraces body positivity and self-expression. Her daughter, Memphis, has followed in her footsteps, confidently sharing her own journey on social media and OnlyFans, mirroring her mother's confidence and authenticity. In a recent Instagram video, Memphis showcased her tattoos and playful personality, echoing her mother's commitment to self-love and acceptance. As the duo continues to inspire others with their resilience and authenticity, their impact on body positivity and self-expression resonates deeply with fans. In the wake of tragedy, Danielle Colby's heartfelt plea for support serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of community and solidarity in times of crisis. As Davenport grapples with the aftermath of the collapse, her message resonates with the resilience and compassion of a community united in the face of adversity. Danielle Colby, a staple of American Pickers since the show's inception, has become one of television's most recognized personalities. While her role on the popular History Channel show has seen her as the energetic, no-nonsense office manager of antique archaeology, much of her personal life remains under the surface, hiding a narrative of hardship, resilience, and tragedy. While many fans know her as the tough-spirited woman with tattoos and a love for burlesque, there is a deeper, more complex side to her story, one that is rooted in struggles and growth, as well as profound personal challenges. Born in Chicago, Illinois, Danielle Colby was raised in a family that didn't have much, yet still found ways to show love and creativity. From an early age, she experienced a tumultuous childhood that would leave scars, both emotionally and mentally. Raised by a single mother, Danielle was no stranger to hardship. Her family faced financial difficulties, and there was often a sense of instability that came with not having enough to get by. Like many people who grow up with adversity, Danielle learned early on how to navigate the world with a mix of resourcefulness and grit. But this same childhood set the stage for the emotional and mental struggles she would face later in life. Being a young woman growing up with little, Danielle often felt overlooked by those around her. She became determined to carve out her own space in the world, but not without the scars of her upbringing affecting her self-worth and perception of who she could be. It wasn't until Danielle moved to Iowa that her life began to take a turn, albeit a difficult one. At first, it seemed like an opportunity for a fresh start when she joined the team at Antique Archaeology, and she quickly became a fan favorite for her no-nonsense attitude and her passion for vintage items. But as with many things in life, success can often bring about its own set of challenges. Danielle's involvement in burlesque is one of the most defining features of her public image. To many fans, her vibrant and unapologetic performances are a form of empowerment, a way to reclaim control over her body and her image in a world that often judges women based on their appearance. However, this side of her persona, while empowering, also carries a heavy emotional weight. Burlesque was an outlet for Danielle to explore her sexuality and reclaim her power. But for years, Danielle had to grapple with the pressure of balancing this provocative art form with her responsibilities on American pickers. This created a tug-of-war within her as she was thrust into a public eye that often saw her as nothing more than a figure to be objectified. In interviews, Danielle has spoken candidly about her struggles with body image and the way that her burlesque persona didn't always align with how she felt about herself offstage. Although she embraced the art of burlesque with open arms, there was a constant tension between the freedom it gave her and the loneliness that accompanied it. This dissonance was compounded by her experiences with being sexualized in the media. For years, she faced criticism and judgment not just for her involvement in burlesque, but also for the tattoos that decorated her body and the unconventional way she presented herself. In some ways, her identity as a performer was both an act of defiance and a desperate cry for acceptance. Beneath the layers of self-assuredness, Danielle struggled with the pressure to live up to an image that was in constant conflict with her true self. Perhaps the most profound aspect of Danielle's life is the tragedy she has experienced in her personal relationships. Though she is married to her second husband, she has been open about the challenges that have shaped her perspective on love and intimacy. Danielle has experienced heartbreak and emotional turmoil throughout her life, and these experiences have undoubtedly left their mark. She was previously married to a man who didn't support her professional aspirations and ultimately left her feeling isolated. The breakdown of this relationship left Danielle heartbroken, yet it also served as a catalyst for her to rediscover herself. Danielle's journey of self-love and independence is a testament to the strength she gained from these painful experiences. The breakdown of this relationship left her with a deep sense of loss, something that has shaped her ability to open up and trust others. Relationships, in particular romantic ones, are fraught with the weight of expectations and the difficulty of balancing love with career ambitions. Danielle's heartache reflects not only the challenges of navigating a personal life under public scrutiny, but also the internal battles she's fought to keep moving forward despite the pain. Despite the tragedies and personal difficulties Danielle Colby has faced, her story is one of perseverance, growth, and the ability to rise above her circumstances. She didn't let the difficulties of her childhood define her, nor did she let the breakdown of her relationships dictate the course of her future. Danielle's strength lies in her resilience, the ability to face heartbreak and criticism head-on, all while maintaining a public persona that continues to inspire others. Over the years, Danielle has embraced therapy, self-care, and personal development. Her openness about her struggles with mental health, body image, and the pressures of public life is not only courageous, but it also serves as a powerful example of the importance of vulnerability and seeking help when necessary. She has made strides in breaking free from the societal pressures placed on women, especially those in the entertainment industry, to conform to unrealistic standards of beauty, behavior, and success. Danielle's journey is far from over, and while it's impossible to erase the pain of her past, she has learned to channel those experiences into something positive. Her legacy as a woman who fought through adversity to find her true self is something that fans and followers can look up to. Danielle Colby's life, with all its triumphs and tragedies, offers a glimpse into the complexities of being a public figure. She is not defined solely by her role on American Pickers or her burlesque performances. She is a multifaceted individual with a past full of heartache, growth, and ultimately, self-empowerment. Her story is a reminder that even those we admire for their strength and confidence are still navigating their own personal struggles.